My child, stop. Right now, stop everything you are doing and listen to me. I need you to hear this, not tomorrow, not later, not when you feel ready, right now. Because what I am about to release into your life cannot wait another moment. You did not find this video by accident. You did not stumble here because you had nothing else to do. I brought you here. I guided your hand, I directed your eyes, I arranged this very moment before the foundation of the world was laid, because there is something I need to say to you that I have been waiting to release. And today is the day. Something is about to change in your life, not next month, not next year. In the coming days you can count on your hand, you're going to see my hand move in a way that will leave you without words. You are going to witness something so undeniable, so specific, so personal, that every doubt you have ever carried about whether I see you, whether I hear you, whether I am real, all of it will shatter like glass beneath the weight of my glory. And I need you to understand something before we go any further. I did not bring you here to give you a performance. I did not bring you here to make you feel something in the moment that fades by tomorrow morning. I brought you here for a transfer. A real, spiritual, irreversible transfer from the kingdom of sickness into the kingdom of wholeness, from the grip of the enemy into the fullness of everything I paid for you to walk in. What is about to happen between you and me in these next 40 minutes is not a religious experience. It is a divine appointment. But first, I need you to stay right here with me. Do not close this. Do not skip ahead. Do not let the enemy convince you that you have heard this before, that this is just another video, that nothing is really going to change. That voice, that quiet, tired, cynical voice that tells you to keep scrolling, that is not wisdom. That is fear. That is the sound of a defeated enemy who knows exactly what is waiting for you on the other side of this moment. And fear has stolen enough from you already. I am calling you out of that fear today. My child, I know what your body has been going through. I know about the pain you have been carrying, some of it physical, some of it buried so deep inside you that you have stopped telling people about it because you are tired of explaining, tired of hoping, tired of praying the same prayer, and waking up the next morning feeling like the heavens are brass and your words are just falling to the floor. I know that feeling. I have seen it on your face in the quiet hours when no one else is watching. I have been in the room with you during those moments. Every single one of them. I have seen you in the night seasons when the pain flares at 2 in the morning and you lie there in the dark asking me why. I have seen the tears you have cried alone, the ones you have wiped away quickly before anyone could see, the ones that fell in the shower where you thought no one would notice. I noticed. I have seen the spiritual pressure, the weight that has been sitting on your shoulders, the oppression that has followed you from room to room, the heaviness that greets you in the morning before you even open your eyes. You have felt something fighting against you. You have felt resistance, not just in your body but in your spirit, like something is trying to hold you down, hold you back, hold you under. That is not your imagination. That is real, and I am here to tell you, it ends today. What has been waging war against your health, against your peace, against your body and your mind, it is operating on borrowed time. The enemy knows what I am about to do in your life, and that is precisely why he has been fighting so hard to keep you discouraged, to keep you distracted, to keep you away from this moment right here. He does not want you to hear what I am about to say. He has been working overtime to make you too tired to pray, too defeated to believe, too worn down to receive what I have been preparing for you, but you are here. Despite everything, despite the exhaustion, despite the pain, despite the months or even years of waiting, you are here. And that is not coincidence. That is not luck. That is the hand of a God who never stopped pursuing you, never stopped fighting for you, never stopped making a way, even when every door appeared closed and every road appeared blocked. You are here because I made sure you would be. My child, I am a God who heals, not who healed, who heals. Present tense, active, continuous. Right now, in this moment, in your body, in your situation, in the spiritual atmosphere around your life. I am moving, I am working. I am dismantling what the enemy built in secret, and I am replacing it with something he has no power to touch, no authority to reclaim, and no weapon strong enough to take back. And in the next 40 minutes, I am going to walk with you through exactly what I am doing, exactly what I am breaking, and exactly what I am releasing over your life. I'm going to speak to the pain directly. I am going to address the spiritual warfare by name. And I am going to make you a promise, a specific, tangible, time-marked promise that will anchor your faith through everything that is coming. But you have to stay with me. Every second of this matters. Every word I speak here was chosen before you were born, reserved for this moment, released for this season of your life. Are you ready? Then let us begin. Because what I am about to tell you, what I am about to release over you, will change everything. My beloved, I want to talk about the pain first. Not around it, not past it, not with the kind of religious language that sounds beautiful, but never actually touches the wound. I want to go directly to the place that hurts, because that is exactly where I'm going to work. I know what has been happening in your body. I know about the diagnosis that came and changed the way you see your future. I know about the symptoms that keep returning, the ones you have prayed over 100 times, the ones you have asked me to remove, and yet they are still there. And that silence has cost you something. It has cost you a piece of your confidence in my love. I understand that, and I am not angry with you for it. I also know about what is happening beneath the surface, in the invisible realm that your natural eyes cannot see, but your spirit has been feeling for a long time. There is a war being waged over your life, not a metaphor, not a figure of speech, a real, active, deliberate assault orchestrated by an enemy who identified your purpose long before you did and has been working systematically to dismantle your health, your peace, and your faith before the fullness of what I called you to walk in could be revealed. He has been strategic. I will give him that. He did not come at you all at once. He came gradually, first with weariness, then with discouragement, then with physical symptoms that created fear, then with that fear growing into a low-level dread that has now become a background noise in your daily life. You wake up and it is there. You try to worship and it is there. You try to rest and it is there. That heaviness, that weight, that sense that something is wrong, that you cannot quite name but you cannot quite shake. My child, that is not a mystery. That is a strategy. And I am dismantling it today. I have seen you crying alone, not the tears you let other people see, the contained ones, the appropriate ones, the ones that come in church when the worship is high and it feels safe to let a little out. I mean the other tears, the ones at 3 in the morning, the ones in the car when you finally have a moment alone, the ones you cried into a pillow so no one in the house would hear you. I have seen every single one of those tears. I collected them. Not one of them fell without my attention. I know about the phone calls you have not answered because you did not have the strength to explain yourself again. I know about the appointments you have put off because you are afraid of what they might find. I know about the prayers that have started to feel like they are going nowhere, the prayers that feel like they are hitting a ceiling, bouncing back, falling flat, and how that has quietly begun to make you wonder whether I am listening at all. I am listening. I have always been listening, and the silence you have felt has not been my absence. It has been my timing. There is a difference, and today I am going to show you that difference in a way that removes all doubt. But I also need to name something else, because the warfare that has been coming against your physical body has not been operating alone. There is a connected attack, and this is what the enemy does not want you to understand: a simultaneous assault on your identity, your sense of worth, and your belief in what I am capable of doing through a person like you. He knows that a sick body is one weapon, but a discouraged spirit is far more dangerous to your destiny. So he has been working on both. He has whispered that your faith is not strong enough. He has whispered that other people get healed, but not you. That you must have done something, missed something, lacked something. He has used your own mind against you. He has taken the legitimate questions of a hurting heart and twisted them into accusations against my character. And those whispers, those quiet, relentless, undermining whispers have done more damage than the physical symptoms themselves. I want you to hear me clearly right now. Those whispers are lies, every single one of them. Your faith does not have to be perfect for me to move. Your record does not have to be spotless for my healing to flow. You do not have to earn what I paid for. The price was settled at the cross. Your wholeness, your freedom, your healing in body and spirit, it was purchased in full before you ever prayed your first prayer, before you ever doubted, before you ever cried that first tear into that pillow at 3 in the morning. The enemy has been fighting you so hard precisely because he knows what happens when you walk into the fullness of your healing. He knows what your testimony does to a room. He knows the people who will be set free when you stand and declare what I did in your body. He knows the generational chains that will shatter when your healing becomes a banner over your family. He has not been fighting you because you are weak. He has been fighting you because you are a threat. And today that fight changes direction. I am not asking you to pretend the pain is not real. I am not asking you to manufacture feelings you do not have. I'm asking you to hold on for just a little longer, not forever, not for years, just a little longer, through this message into the declaration I'm about to release over your life. Because what is coming in the next few minutes is not words on a screen. It is a spiritual shift. It is an atmosphere change. It is the moment the enemy's access to this area of your life gets revoked. Stay with me, my child. The hardest part is already behind you. Now I am going to tell you what I see. Not what the doctor's report says, not what the enemy has been declaring over you in the night, not what fear has been projecting onto your future. I am going to tell you what I, the God who spoke galaxies into existence, the God who knit you together in your mother's womb, the God who has never once lost sight of you, what I see when I look at you right now. I see someone who is standing at the edge of their breakthrough and does not know it yet. I see someone the enemy has fought with everything he has and failed to destroy. Failed. Every attack, every symptom, every whisper, every night season, every closed door. And you are still here, still breathing, still reaching, still in some quiet corner of your spirit, still believing. That is not nothing. That is everything. That is the proof that my hand has been on you this entire time. And now I am ready to reveal something. What the enemy meant for your destruction, the sickness, the warfare, the seasons of pain and confusion and silence, I am turning it into your greatest testimony, every single piece of it. I am not wasting one tear, not one sleepless night, not one moment of suffering that you have walked through. I am taking the raw material of everything the enemy used to try to break you, and I am building something from it that will outlast your lifetime. Your story is not over. Your story is just now reaching the chapter the enemy has been terrified of since the beginning. Listen to me. I am your healer. Say that out loud with me right now. God is my healer. He is my healer today. He is healing me right now. I am not going to heal you eventually as though your wholeness is something I am still deliberating over. It is not. The decision was made before you were born. The price was paid 2,000 years ago. What is happening now is not me deciding whether to heal you. It is me releasing into your physical reality what has already been established in the eternal realm. Your healing is not coming. It is here. It is moving through you right now as these words reach your spirit. Receive it. Open your hands. Open your heart. Let it in. I am breaking the assignment of infirmity over your body. Every chronic condition that has made a home in your flesh, I am evicting it now. Every pain that has overstayed its welcome, I am commanding it to go. Every symptom the enemy planted as a seed of fear in your body, I am uprooting it from the soil of your life, and I am replacing it with something the enemy has no power to counterfeit. My peace, my wholeness, my shalom, nothing missing, nothing broken, nothing lacking. That is my promise to you, not a wish, not a hope, a promise. Say this out loud. I receive my healing now. My body is not my enemy. God is restoring what was taken. I am also breaking the spiritual warfare that has been surrounding you. My child, there are assignments that have been operating against your life from the unseen realm, spirits of infirmity, spirits of heaviness, spirits of fear and oppression that have been given access through doors that were opened, sometimes by you, sometimes by those who came before you, sometimes through no fault of your own at all. I am closing those doors today. Every legal right the enemy has claimed over your body and your peace, I am revoking it now. By my authority, by the blood that was shed for you, by the name that is above every name, every diagnosis, every spiritual force that has dared to lay a hand on what belongs to me. You belong to me. Your body belongs to me. Your future belongs to me. And what belongs to me does not belong to the enemy. Not today, not ever again. Say this out loud with me. I am not a victim of this attack. I am a victor through Jesus Christ. The enemy has no authority over my body. I am free. Now I want to tell you something about your testimony. There is someone in your life, perhaps someone you have not spoken to in months, perhaps someone you have not yet met who is waiting for your story. They are in the same place you have been, lying awake at night, praying prayers that feel like they are not reaching the ceiling, carrying a body that has become a source of fear instead of a source of strength. And when you stand on the other side of this, when you look back at this season from the place of your testimony, your words are going to cut through their doubt like light through darkness. Your story is going to be the thing that saves someone else's faith. This is why the enemy fought so hard to silence you. Not just because of what your healing means for you, but because of what your testimony means for everyone connected to you. He was not just attacking your body. He was attacking your future influence. He was trying to stop a ripple before it became a wave, but he failed. And now the wave is coming. I am releasing over you right now in this moment as these words reach the depths of your spirit, a divine reversal. What was going backward is now going forward. What was being stripped away is now being restored. What was being silenced is now being amplified. The momentum has shifted, the tide has turned. The same power that raised me from death is at work in your mortal body right now. and it will not stop until the work is complete. Receive it, my child. It is already yours. My child, I need you to listen to what I am about to say with every part of you, not just your mind, not just the part of you that knows how to engage with spiritual content and nod along at the right moments. I need the deep part of you, the part that has been bruised and guarded and careful, to open right now, because what I am about to speak is not a general blessing for a general audience. This is a specific promise delivered to you personally in this moment for this season of your life. Before this week ends, you will see my hand move. I am not speaking in the language of vague spiritual optimism. I am not offering you a distant someday when the time is right kind of hope. I am telling you with the same certainty with which I called light out of darkness, with the same authority with which I commanded Lazarus to come forth from the grave. Before this week ends, something is going to shift in your situation that you will know came from me. You will not have to wonder. You will not have to talk yourself into believing it was divine. You will know. Your body is going to begin to show signs of what I have already done in the Spirit. The healing I released over you in this moment is going to manifest in your physical reality. It may come through a doctor's report that defies previous expectations. It may come through a sudden lifting of symptoms that have been present for months. It may come through a sleep so deep and so peaceful that you wake up and something feels different, lighter, freer, like a weight that has been pressing on your chest has quietly been removed in the night. However it comes, it is coming. I have spoken it. The enemy is going to fight this promise. I want you to know that in advance, not to frighten you, but to prepare you. When the promise is this specific, when the breakthrough is this close, the enemy increases his resistance. He will try to send circumstances that contradict what I just declared. He will try to send symptoms that seem to say the opposite of healing. He will try to send people, well-meaning even, whose words land like doubt on the soil of the seed I just planted in you. Do not receive those words. Do not water that doubt. Guard this promise the way you would guard something precious and irreplaceable, because it is. What I have spoken over you in this moment is a living word, and living words require protection. Surround it with worship. Surround it with gratitude. Every time the enemy brings a contradiction, you answer it with what I said, not what you feel, not what you see, not what the report says, what I said. Now let me say the promise again, because I want it to go deep. I am healing you. Right now, at this moment, my healing power is moving through your body like a river that cannot be stopped. Every cell, every organ, every system that has been under attack is coming under my dominion now. The warfare over your health is broken. The assignment of the enemy against your physical body has been cancelled by my authority. You are being made whole, spirit, soul, and body, and nothing the enemy does from this point forward can reverse what I have set in motion. I am healing you, and the healing that is coming is not just a return to where you were before the attack began. I do not simply restore, I upgrade. What you walk into on the other side of this season is going to be stronger than what existed before the enemy touched you. Your body, your faith, your spiritual discernment, your capacity to walk in the fullness of your calling, all of it is being rebuilt at a level the enemy never anticipated and cannot now prevent. I am healing you, and I am also delivering you. Every chain the enemy has wrapped around your peace, your mind, your sleep, your sense of safety in your own body, I am breaking those chains now. Deliverance and healing are not two separate events in your story. They are happening simultaneously. As the physical is being restored, the spiritual atmosphere around your life is being cleansed. The oppression is lifting, the heaviness is dissolving, the warfare is ending, If you believe this promise, if somewhere in your spirit you feel the truth of what I am saying landing, even through tears, even through exhaustion, even through the part of you that is still afraid to hope again, I want you to type, "Yes, Lord," in the comments right now. Let it be your declaration. Let it be your agreement with what I have spoken. Let it be the stake you drive into the ground that marks the moment everything changed. Because I want you to be able to look back at this day. I want you, in the weeks and months ahead, to return to this moment and remember, this is when it shifted. This is the day I chose to believe again. This is the day God spoke to me and I said yes. That yes matters. It is not a small thing. Agreement with what I speak is how the spiritual becomes physical, how the eternal becomes tangible, how the promise moves from the realm where I already see it completed into the realm where you can hold it in your hands. Say yes to your healing. Say yes to your deliverance. Say yes to the promise even before you can see the evidence, even before the feelings have caught up with the faith, even if the only thing you have right now is the tiniest, most fragile thread of belief left in you after everything you have been through. That thread is enough. I have worked with less. Hold on, my child. Your breakthrough is not on its way. It has already left my hand. We are coming to the end of our time together, my child. But I need you to understand something before I release you from this moment. The end of this video is not the end of what I am doing in your life. This is not a conclusion. This is a beginning. Everything that was spoken over you in these past 40 minutes, the declarations, the promises, the breaking of assignments, the release of healing, none of it stops when the audio stops. It is already in motion. It is already working. It will still be working when you wake up tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that, until every word I spoke finds its full expression in your physical reality. But before you go, there is something I need you to do. This message was not given to you to keep to yourself. I did not guide you here so that the blessing would stop with you. I guided you here because I know who is in your life right now. Someone who is lying awake at night in the same pain you have been carrying. Someone who has been silently fighting the same spiritual warfare that has been coming against you. Someone who has not yet found the courage to reach for hope again. That person needs what you just received. And I am asking you, not as a YouTube channel asking for shares, but as the God who just spoke healing over your body, asking you to be a vessel. Share this. Send it to them. Be the hand I used to bring someone else to the moment you just had. If this message touched something real in you, if it reached the part of you that needed to be reached, subscribe to this channel and turn on every notification, because I am not done speaking. There is more I want to release over your life, more declarations, more promises, more moments exactly like this one, and I do not want you to miss a single one of them. Tell others, be the vessel I called you to be. The multiplication of this message is part of your assignment. Now, let me pray over you. Close your eyes if you can. Still your body, still your mind. Let everything else fall away for just these final moments. Because what I am about to speak is not a prayer you offer to me. It is a blessing I am releasing over you. Receive it. Every word, my child, my beloved, my chosen one. I see you in all of your weariness, in all of your hope, in all of the complicated mix of faith and fear that has brought you to this moment. I see you completely, and I love what I see. Not a version of you that is already healed and whole and walking in victory. I love you right here, right now, in the middle of the process, in the tension between the promise and the manifestation. You are not less loved because you are still waiting. You are not less mine because the battle has been long. I bless your body right now. Every organ, every cell, every system, every nerve, I speak life into you. I speak strength. I speak restoration. I speak the reversal of every attack the enemy has launched against your physical frame. I call back everything that was stolen from your health. I release supernatural recovery into every area of your body that has been under siege. Where there was pain, I speak relief. Where there was disease, I speak healing. Where there was weakness, I speak strength that does not come from you, but from me, the God who made you and has never stopped sustaining you. I bless your mind. The fear that has been living in your thought life, I evict it now by my authority. The anxiety that greets you in the morning, I replace it with my peace. The peace that surpasses all understanding. The peace that stands guard over your heart and your mind like a sentinel that never sleeps. The intrusive thoughts, the worst-case projections, the images of futures that will never come to pass, I silence them. In their place I plant my truth. You are safe in my hands. You have always been safe in my hands. I bless your spirit. The weariness that has settled into the deep places, I touch it now and I lift it. The spiritual dryness that has made worship feel distant and prayer feel hollow, I send rain. My presence, fresh and renewing and overwhelming, is flooding those dry places right now. You are not far from me. You have never been far from me. I have been closer to you than your own breath through every moment of this season, and I am closer still right now. I bless your future. The plans I have for you have not changed. The calling I placed on your life before you were born has not been cancelled by the warfare, has not been delayed by the sickness, has not been diminished by the doubt. It stands, unchanged, unshakable, waiting for you on the other side of this threshold you are crossing right now. The best chapters of your story are still ahead. I have not run out of good things to do in your life. I am just getting started. And now I speak one final word over you, the word I want you to carry with you when you leave this place, the word I want you to repeat to yourself when the enemy comes back with his contradictions and his symptoms and his whispers. Are you ready? It is finished. The warfare over your body, it is finished. The assignment of infirmity, it is finished. The access the enemy claimed over your peace, your sleep, your sense of safety, it is finished. The season of waiting without answers, of praying without breakthrough, of believing without seeing, it is finished. A new season has begun. It began in this moment. It began when you chose to stay, chose to listen, chose to receive, chose to say yes to what I was offering you. Go now, my child. Go with my healing moving in your body. Go with my peace guarding your mind. Go with my presence surrounding your every step. Go with the authority of someone who knows whose they are and what has been done on their behalf. The enemy will not stop you. The sickness will not define you. The warfare is behind you. I am with you. I have always been with you, and I always will be. Go now. Your breakthrough is already in motion.